How are we doing? So at the start of this year, I was all in on running. I entered a half marathon for, I think it was June. So I went all in on running and I tended to enjoy it a little bit. But then once completing the half marathon, and it was so painful on that day, I don't think I've ran since, to be honest. But I get a bit like that. I get bored of things. I like to try new things. But that doesn't mean I haven't been doing my all-important cardio/conditioning. So at the moment, my conditioning is done here in the gym or at home in the backyard. And what I love about not having to go for a run for my conditioning is that I can easily include my kids. So on a Saturday, what I like to do is bring my two girls over here, let them run around the gym with me, get them involved in some of the exercises, and I'm still getting my 45 to 60 minutes cardio done. Now, a lot of people think to do cardio, they feel they need to force running on themselves. You absolutely don't. What you want to be aiming for is 150 plus minutes of zone 2 cardio per week. So you just find an activity that puts your heart rate over the 130 to the 150 mark for 150 minutes plus a week, and then you can choose whatever the hell you want. That can be Zumba, that can be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it can be fucking gardening at a high intensity. I don't care what it is, but you don't have to force running on yourself. So today I am going to share with a conditioning session that I like to do. What I like to do is mix up my conditioning. So I'll use like a cyclical piece like this. This is an assault bike. I'll use a rower. I have ski ergs here. Or if you want to include a little bit of running but don't want to go a long distance, you could do like a 400-meter run or something like that. So what I'm planning to do today is I'm going to do 15 minutes on one of these guys. And then after that, I'm going to do some sled pushing and I'm going to do some farmer's walks. And then I'm going to come back to a different cyclical piece and do another 15 minutes on that. And again, break it up with the sled pushing and the farmer's walks. Then I'm going to go. If you're doing something like this in your backyard at home, your cyclical piece could be the skipping for the 15 minutes. It could be, you could go for a small jog for 15 minutes. You could do run on the spot for 15 minutes. And then you break it up with a couple of different bodyweight exercises. There's loads of ways to get some conditioning done, but this is one I particularly enjoy. So I'm going to share this with you and hopefully you get some use out of it. And remember, you do not have to force running. Okay, make that clear. Don't force running. Just move. Condition. That's just an example of one round of this kind of work. So like I said, you're just going to choose a cyclical piece for 15 minutes and then break it up with some bodyweight exercises, sleds, whatever you have access to. Don't overthink this, and go on in and do a different 15 minutes of cyclical work and keep going for as long as you have. I'm going to do 60 minutes today, but if you only got half an hour, just do it for half an hour. The main thing is that you build up time over the week, so you're aiming for that 150 minutes. Very, very important to do this work. A lot of people tend to skip their cardio. It's so important. It means increased longevity, which I'm sure is something we all want in our lives. So yeah, just get it done. Find something you enjoy, get it done. You don't need to force running on yourself. You don't need to force anything on yourself. The only thing I'd argue that you need to force on yourself is strength training. But that's for another video. Alright, so yeah, talk to you soon. I'm gonna go back and finish this.